Hello, and what a great day to sew something wonderful. I'm Kia with Kia B, and I'm so excited to be back with you today. I thought we would do a little bit different of a video today than we would normally do on this channel, but it's something that I don't want to lose. We haven't talked about it in a while, and so I thought, how fun would it be to come up with this kind of video? So I have, this is the IKEA Kalex unit. These technically fit inside of each of these. I don't know why I've never done that actually. These are the file sorting bins. That is where I keep all my cross stitch patterns, and they're all organized. I think in my studio tour I showed you, they're all organized by like Christmas and holiday, friendship wall. I have a whole section just for bees because that makes sense to me. So anyway, so I organize all my cross stitch and quilting stuff all behind me on this wall. And I have these polka dot boxes at the very bottom that hold bunches of different things, right? It's organizing. And I thought it would be fun to pull one out that I haven't pulled out in a while, and it's all the quilt projects that I have kitted and ready to go. So I thought, how fun would it be to kind of go through those together? Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch and Liz Matthews have been working on a cowl together, a quilt along together, and I'm super jealous because I've not been able to be up in my studio quilting. I didn't get to do the quilt along with them. It just didn't work out in my schedule. And I don't know if I showed you guys, but Liz Matthews is the sweetest person in the world and surprised me with this for Christmas. And it's February 19th and I still haven't gotten to open it yet. So I thought, okay, if we do this video, here, I'll put this over here so it doesn't look like it's in the background sponsoring our video, which would be amazing, but it's not. I thought, how amazing would it be? And I bet it gets my quilting bug like going if I go through all the projects I already have kitted up and like ready to go. This is fascinating because in cross stitch, I think I'm still under 50 whips. That might be wrong. I might be under 55 whips. And I just have that many whips going all the time. Like, this is not even half of them. And in quilting, I'm very much a monogamous quilter. It was right at this moment that I realized I'm definitely lying to you. I'm about to spend the next 30 minutes telling you why that's actually not true. That isn't to say that every top I make is quilted and bound, but it is to say that the top gets completely done before I move on to the next one. Now I say this, there is a project of blocks laying right on top of this pile that is not finished yet, and that's because I got sidetracked right in the middle of it. And then, of course, my cotton cuts is not done yet because those come monthly and I haven't finished a couple of them. So all that to say, a couple of block projects I'm not done with yet. But overall, with my quilting, I'm pretty much a monogamous quilter. I promise I won't touch my hair the entire time. I just don't understand what's happening with it. Okay, let me get to a point where we can settle here. Okay, so I have this big cube, so let's go through it and see what we have. So right on top, it's a project I've got all the pieces for, and I've only made one block for currently, but it's the cutest little spring fabric. It's going to be this quilt, and this is Shimmer by Cluck Cluck Sew. Yeah, Cluck Cluck Sew, and this is fat quarter friendly. So I have so many, you're not gonna be able to see them because my chair's in the way. Oh, no, you're not gonna be able to see them. I have a whole square of just fat quarters. So this is that. This is one block, very, very wrinkled, but these are the blocks. And so they're super intricate and like take a lot of piecing, but everything is cut and ready to go. It's one that, maybe in the fall, Liz and I were like, hey, you want to sew together? And so when she was making her first quilt, we were on Zoom together and did that. Also a part of this is scraps. I'm gonna pull those out. This is going to be extremely relaxed video because I'm not 100% sure of what's in here. If I'm being honest, I don't know what's in here. These are all scraps from a baby quilt that I made. I think I posted it on Instagram. My friend Holly posted this quilt that she had made. It was a baby quilt and she was like, it just flew by. I loved it so much. And then I was commissioned to do a quilt for someone, for a baby. And so I made a hexagon quilt and I bought the ruler for it and everything. All my rulers sit over there and it was fantastic. So, okay, this panel I bought on clearance at our local quilt store. Local to me is, well, there's always in Stitches, but in my backyard is Backdoor Quilt Shop. I don't go there very often, but I bought this in their clearance section. Isn't this beautiful? I love this so much. It says it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's beautiful. It's cotton. I love it so much. I wish that I could hand embroider on top of this with like matching DMC colors and make it textured. But I know myself, I know I'm not gonna be able to push the needle through that much fabric. So this has been sitting because I will use it. I'll make a panel on my long arm and just zip a pattern into it and it'll be great. But I haven't done that yet. So it sits in the bin of, hey loser, you've got all these things to do that you're not doing. So, okay, the next pattern that I have ready to go because I ordered it from this place. It's a fat quarter friendly pattern again, and it is Knitted Star by Lo and Behold. Isn't that beautiful? I think, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Liz has this. Hello from Liz Matthews. Pretty sure she has a kit of this too. This is Lo and Behold Stitchery. This pattern is for a wall hanging or a throw, or there is bed size. So beautiful. And I ordered the fabric directly from her. So it's just a two-toned, fat quarter friendly. That's amazing. I think that's pretty important to me to be pre-cut friendly because I really enjoy using pre-cuts. Okay, let's see what is next. This is a Blackbird fabric. It goes with this Blackbird jelly roll. And there's a pattern. I don't know. I don't think I printed it out. I don't think it's in this box. But these go together. And I've already taken the thing off because I wanted to see them all. This goes together with this as binding. Excuse me. And it's for a pattern that I was going to do with Liz together. This is a Kona. Black was not the thing to wear when I'm going to work with fabric. Color cards. So it's got all the, I'm not even opening it to its full extent here. So if I'm looking for Kona solids to go with something, that's what this is. So I keep it in here with my kitted quilt projects so that I, like that Blackbird one, I need a solid to go with it. It's the one, Liz already made it and I just can't think of the name of it. An Irish chain, Irish star chain. Nope, I think it's just called an Irish chain. It's absolutely beautiful and I love it. Let me see. Nope. See, look, I'm going to make a liar out of myself because I said I'm a monogamous quilter, but here I have all these blocks made, wrapped in, this is how disorganized I am. This is a stack of blocks already made, wrapped in backing fabric. This is a winter quilt that is just a giant star. But look at that fabric. Isn't that so pretty? So I'm making myself out to be a liar here. Here's the binding already made for this project. And I just quite literally haven't pieced it together yet. And I know why, because it was sitting on my design wall, which is across the room, when my studio was downstairs still. And so I took it off when I moved up here and then never put it back on. Therefore, I never finished it. Silly, silly girl. This is a backing fabric. It's a white tonal. And that's because this quilt is almost done. And why do I make myself out to be a liar? The pattern isn't in here. I just have, I think, one more. I think I have all the blocks done. I have started sewing the rows together. So let me show you this. So just forget what I said completely at the beginning of this video where I was like, I'm a monogamous quilter. I'm really not, because I have projects like this that are 2 rows put together. All the blocks are made and I just don't have them pieced. So this is this, and this pattern is, I will show you. I hope you're ready for the most unorganized video possible. Riley Blake, Sweet and Simple, and this is a row by row, and I was sent all the fabric for this, and I have all the blocks made, and I just have these 2 rows. So I really just need to take some time to put this up on my design wall again and get it put together. So that's where we're at with this one. And like I said, this was a kit that I was sent from a company a couple of years ago and I just haven't finished it yet. But all the blocks are made. I quite literally just need to sew them in rows. So I guess I need to like come up with some motivation for that. Look at the apples. Are they adorable or what? Look, so this was, this project Fussy cut some fabric and look at that. Isn't that adorable? And so, and then here are the bow blocks, which are so cute. And then the flowers, the big flowers, which are adorable. And then, yeah, look, these are fussy cut. And so this little girl's hanging laundry. Oh, she's so cute. And then this little girl is planting a flower box. Adorable. This little girl is feeding her chickens. Her chicks. Adorable. This little girl's making a bow. Not a bow, a bouquet. And then, yeah. So I've got all these projects. There's really no excuse as to why I don't have these done, is really what it boils down to. So, you know what this box is going to make me do? It's going to make me go, get your butt in gear. That's what it's going to make me do. I have all this stuff not done yet. So what is my problem? I'm not really sure. Okay. Let's keep going. This one is the Modern Holiday Quilt Collection. This one is called Holly Jolly Quilt. And I remember ordering this as a kit. Look how pretty that is. I love this. So if anybody, I think these kits are still available. And it came with everything I needed to make this, all the solids. I'm very much into solid quilts right now. I didn't think I would be, but the patterns, I mean, I'm just pulled towards solid quilts right now. So I have everything to do this. And you know what? That's what that backing, that's what this was for. When I said I have this random like white on tonal, white tonal, so it's white on white. So I have that to go with these because this looks like it has tiny snowflakes in it. You just can't see them on camera. So that is a kit ready to go. What is wrong with me? I don't know, but I don't think we have time for that today. Okay, this one is jelly roll friendly. So you need 1 jelly roll with some background fabric binding, batting, and backing. This is Prairie Grass Patterns by April Rosenthal, and this is called Crisscross. Hello, I'm a quilter that cross stitches. Why have I not done this project yet? So I've got this. I have a very springy jelly roll to go with it. This is from Marcus Fabrics. It's called Aunt Grace by Judy Rothamel. I'll hold this up in case you want to. Guys, my jelly rolls, like my pre-cut stuff is really old. Not really. It's at least 5 or 7 years old. So, but this is the fabric that I chose to go along with this because it's very spring-like. So here's my binding fabric that will go with this. And, you know, I don't love, like, the little girls on that other quilt are super cute, and I'm not like in my quilts, I'm not like a person, right? I don't want people all over my quilt. But I very much think that this will be gifted, and I just thought this as a backing to this spring quilt would be adorable, and I found this for $5 a yard at my favorite quilt store, which is an hour and a half away from me. $5 a yard, and I needed 2 1/4 yards. So that's going to be the perfect backing for this. It's going to be lovely. So I've got that pattern kitted and ready to go. We're just going to throw all this on the floor like it doesn't matter. I have no idea what's in this bag. This bag's from Creative Notions. So let's see what's in here. Oh, okay. This is a tree skirt or a zipper pouch, whichever one I choose to make. Okay, you guys, I don't do boxes with Creative Notions anymore just because they did narrow down their influencers. And to be quite honest, I'm not quilting a ton on this channel right now. And it's not fair for me to take influencer spots when I'm not really being an influencer. But if you've not checked out their bags, I mean, they're just phenomenal. And they come in that great little project bag that you can use for so many different things. And then they have full projects inside. So this project happened to be this tree skirt with the presents, or you can choose the zipper pouches, whichever you choose. Here are a bunch of charms and ribbons. If you choose the zipper pouches, you can make several zipper pouches. They sent you 3 zippers, so you can make 3 of them. And then here is the fabric, very like farmhouse Christmas. Oh, I love this plaid. And that one. Yeah, see the snowflakes. Oh, look at the stockings. See, why don't I have this stuff done? I honestly just, I do know. I do know. Anyway, okay. So there's that. And then here's a poinsettia one. Did you guys say poinsettia or poinsettia? I mean, you can type it out in the comments how you say it, but it's all gonna look the same. It's all the same word. Okay, so that's a cute little like project ready to go. All in this cute little bag. And that's Creative Notions is a monthly bag that you can get like this. And it comes with everything. There's lots of other goodies in it too. I just took them out so I could see the project itself. Okay, let me pull out this honker of a project. This is from Fig Tree & Co. I got this in a box that I used to get that I will no longer talk about. And that's Fig Tree & Co. This is all boxed up. And again, it's an exclusive that came in a box. They will not under any circumstances make this pattern for everyone. But I got 2, what are these called? Are they called, because they're not 2.5 inches. What are they called? Oh, treat squares. They're treat packs. So this is Coney Island. Look, very spring-like again. Apparently I need to get on the spring quilts. Very pretty. And then you need some background. It tells you on the back, a background ivory, a background yellow, and a background aqua, and then red binding. So I've gotten, I think I chose not to do aqua and chose to do, this is my background ivory and it's got yellow dots on it. And then here's my yellow solid. And here's my red binding. And I chose not to do aqua. I wanted this really pretty coral color. And then you guys, look at this backing that's gonna go with this. Again, my favorite quilt store, $5 a yard. Everything there is $5 a yard. They have Lori Holt, they have Riley Blake, they have Marcus Fabrics, they have like every brand that you can think of, they have there. And it's just fantastic. It's literally the best quilt store. I love it so much. And the owner is phenomenal. If you guys have watched my log cabin, like three quilt projects, 1 layer cake, that is Miss Helen. She is the owner of this quilt store, and she's just phenomenal. So that all goes together, and that's a whole quilt for this fig tree one. And this will measure 48.5 by 48.5. So just a cute little wall hanging, but it's adorable, right? So just picture, instead of this aqua, it's going to be pink or like coral. So whole project that I just don't have ready, that I haven't made time for, is what I should say, that I haven't made time for. All right, let's keep going here. Oh, this is my card for that project I showed you at the beginning. Let's see here. This yellow is for something. Don't know what that's for. Just the same. Oh, I do know what this is for. Here in a minute, I will show you what this is for. This is a Lori Holt fabric, and it's a bunch of cross-stitched hearts. This is for a large sewing machine. And you know what? I lied to you. I can't get it out because it is in storage. Let's see. This project is for, I don't remember. This is all the fabric though. I know it is, to do a little snippets quilt. I'll pull out my patterns here in a second. This is all for a quilt that I wanted to do. I think I want to do like a whole cloth quilt, although that's not what you call it, because it's, anyway, I want to do a quilt just with this fabric. So I've got it in 2 colors. And I've got some fat quarters left over. So I want to do a project with this. So it'll be fat quarter friendly. I could do one like this. I could do, I wouldn't like it like that. There's several fat quarter friendly blocks. Oh wait, it would look really cute with this one. It might be a little busy. I'll have to think about that. Okay, this next one is a quilt panel that I got when I was at a craft show. Loved it. And so I thought, oh, I'm gonna get this, and then I'm gonna use my long arm to make a wall hanging. We don't do Santa, but I do decorate with vintage Santas in our house. So I have no idea if you can even see this, but it's adorable. So I thought that would be cute. Our movie room is all in vintage Santas. So I thought that would be fun to hang up in there. And I just got a Christmas plaid to go on the back of it. So it's things like this I just need to throw on the long arm and be ready to go with it. And I just don't do that. This is one that I should be doing for my mother because she asked for this one. She bought this when we were at the same craft show, but this is very much her style of house. That they live in a 1940s farm home that the town doctor lived in, and his doctor's office is still on the property and everything. It's really fascinating. So this is her panel that she chose. Look at that outdoor Christmas tree. I love it so much. So that's her panel. Again, just haven't made time to do this. We probably bought this, well, I don't know. When did I tell you guys that I went to that quilt guild and spoke? It was there. It was the summer before that. So gosh, probably 4 years ago or 5 years ago. She got this as her backing. It has music in the back. It's very pretty. And then she got, and we paid $3 for these quilt panels, and this is her binding. I thought that would look really cool as a binding. So, you know what? I have been toying around with the idea of making some like accountability posting something or other on Instagram. You guys know we do Common Threaded Stitcher. And I thought on Mondays it would be really cool to like put up a goal that you have for your week and use a certain hashtag. And then if you're a part of, like if you're doing that, then you can look at other people's goals and encourage them in doing that. So like this week, I'd like to put one of those quilt panels on my long arm, get it all at least quilted up. And then like other people can look at the hashtag and say, hey Kia, it's Thursday. Did you get that done? Like, I just thought that would be something really cool. So I've been toying around with that for gosh, probably a year. I think I started talking to Liz Matthews about it quite literally a year ago, and I still haven't made the time to do it. So I need to do that. Okay. I have two more in here. This one is called, again, from a box that I will no longer talk about. But I have everything to make the quilt, so I'm not just gonna toss it away. This is Life's a Picnic by Lisa Alexander. She makes great patterns. She has a book called Oh Scrap. And so this is an adorable table runner. And you use charm packs with that. These charm packs are called Mama's Cottage from Moda. And again, with the spring, with the spring colors, what is wrong with me? Because these are definitely not the colors that are in my house, but these will be great quilts. So this is binding for that, very grass-like. This is the backing for this quilt. And I think I need some solid background, so it's this. So that is a project ready to go. And then this down here, this is solid aqua. There's probably 3 yards of this. This is the binding fabric, and this is solid red. I know what this is for. This is to back a giant wreath quilt that I made out of fat quarters. And that is to back that. I don't have it hanging any longer. I'm not 100% sure where it went. I usually only hang it during Christmas because that makes sense to me. So, with all of that being said, let me see if I can find. Okay, let me see if I can find it really quick. Talk amongst yourselves really quickly here. Okay. I have so many pattern boxes and things, and I want to see if I can find that. Okay, this is the pattern that I have, that Lori Holt cross stitch heart pattern, or heart blocks to go, or oh my goodness, the backing. I have that backing to do this pattern. This top is already done. I just haven't quilted it yet. Let me see what else I have here. These are all ones I like want to do soon. Jelly roll rug. I did a video with Becca from Sew Becca, and we made the beginnings of a jelly roll rug. Neither one of us, I had made it before and I just didn't remember how long it took. So there's that. I do somewhere, I have all the stuff to make this. Didn't do that. I've made a couple of these before. Cotton Way. This is the Stitch Lovely Things. It's adorable. So I've made that. This is another fat quarter friendly. This is called Seaside Stars. Isn't that beautiful? Let me see if I can scoot out of the way long enough. Nope. It's this box down here that you can't see. It's just full of fat quarter bundles. This is a pattern. It's a freebie, actually, I know, by Jedi Craft Girl and Gigi's Thimble, called Fat Quarter Fun. So you can print that out. What else, you guys? Oh, do you guys remember when I did Norm and Nanette? This quilt top is done completely. I love Norm and Nanette. I hate gnomes so much, but this was a labor of love, and I just, if you guys have not seen Elizabeth Hartman's quilts, this is just like tip of the iceberg. Fantastic. She's a fantastic designer. Let me see if there's anything else that I meant to show you here. I don't want to keep you too long, but like this is kind of fun, right? Just going through quilt patterns together. Sew together bag. I've made several of these as gifts, which is super great. I will not be talking about this or that. Ooh, love this. I have everything to make this. It's just not in this box. Which makes me think like I have kits somewhere else because I know I have everything to make this. Unless I separated it, which is probably true. So this is this fat quarters? Yeah, it's fat quarters. So I'm sure it's down there in the bin. I probably separated it for something else. So I probably like unkitted it to use it for something else. Don't we all do that? I've made a couple of these, the clam up bags. These are great diaper bag inserts. So like if you need a baby gift for a baby shower, fantastic way to do that. And let me tell you about this really quick. This is byannie.com. They have videos to go along with their patterns. All the information is in here of how to get to the videos. I am telling you what, if YouTube is the way that you learn something well, their videos are next level. They're fantastic. I start and stop them all the time to be able to know what I'm doing. I made this quilt. I've shown this quilt on here before. If y'all would like to see it again, I'm happy to do so. It was an exclusive, again, from a company that I won't talk about anymore, but this picture does not do it justice. I used a Bonnie and Camille fabric and did a navy background. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. I love this quilt. I made this at a quilt retreat. Took me the weekend to make it. I took in all my supplies. Took me the weekend to make it. Again, don't have it quilted or bound, but the top is all done. And I'm looking to see, it's not up there, so it must be in storage. So, okay, what is that? 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What is that, like 14 quilt projects? We'll round it up. We'll say I probably in total have 20 quilt projects completely ready to go. There's not all in this box because again, I've probably taken it apart to be able to make something else. So I have my work cut out for me. I want to get back to quilting. And I just have to make time for it. You know, during the school year, it's really difficult because we homeschool. So, but eventually I will get there and it will be so much fun and I will love it and have just a grand old time. And the nice thing about my studio where it's at now is that I can be quilting, and then if I need to go make dinner, I can just leave it and know that nothing's going to happen to it because it's upstairs in my new studio where nobody comes, except for Tech Guy and I. So, okay, I don't want to lose any of this, so I'm not going to try and put it away on camera. So I hope you liked this. I don't know. I just thought maybe this would get me in the mood to open some projects and at least start tackling one. And it definitely did that because I'm excited. I'm excited to get to working on something. I feel like I have a lot of loose ends that I need to tie up. And then once all those tops are done, then I can move on to something different. I know somewhere I've got a box of table runners that I have ready to go. Lots of things, you guys, lots of things. So anyway, I hope you like this style of video. It's just something different. I thought this would be fun to just kind of go through my quilting projects that are ready to go and maybe get some inspiration again. And then hopefully I will get to open my new iron and start working very soon on that. I think that's it. I think that's it for me today. If you guys have any questions or if you need information on something I showed and just my scattered brainness, please don't hesitate to comment down below. And I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed going through these for a couple of years. Well, our channel completely started just quilting from the very beginning. And then after about 1.5 years, 2 years, then I kind of stopped filming at all and only was filming cross stitch, which I had only just started filming cross stitch when I stopped filming quilting. And so I've enjoyed like interspersing quilting videos here and there because, you know, I want to find my passion for that again, and I let something take it away, and I shouldn't have, and that's my own fault, because as we teach our children, like, my response is my responsibility. I need to put that on a t-shirt. My response is my responsibility. And so I'm excited to like find that quilting bug again. I'm excited that close friends that I have are getting their quilting bug and learning the art, and it's just amazing. And so, I'm just very excited about it. So I think this has done my heart some good. So thank you guys very much. Even if this is just a video that helped me, I appreciate you guys sitting through it. So if you have any questions, I'd love to continue the conversation down in the comments. Otherwise, thank you for joining me in the hive today, and you guys have a great week.